It is the morning of day 7. I've been in my tent for a long time, so I should probably get up. But I'm very toasty and cozy. This is the warmest night I've actually had, even though yesterday was the coldest day. But I did add one layer. I put my daytime hiking shirt over my pajama shirt, which is still under my fleece, under my down jacket. But I was finally like warm all night. This is what the inside of my tent looks like. I've got all my little things here. Got some socks drying up there still from a few days ago. I'm going to make myself some coffee and breakfast. I have this beautiful view from my tent. I can actually see the mountains today. Just packing up my tent. I'm gonna have some breakfast. So today I'm hiking to Kebnekaise Mountain Station, which is a big lodge with, I think, hundreds of beds, dorm style. There's a sauna, there's a store, a restaurant. It's really popular, I think, with Swedish people to come up so that they can summit Mount Kebnekaise, which is the tallest mountain in Sweden. And you can take the train pretty close by here. So there's going to be a whole crowd of people there, which will be very different from what I've experienced so far. I'm going there partly to refill my food. I need another 4 or 5 days of food because I didn't want to carry 12 days of food. So I only carried 8, and then I will just refill. I could camp on the grounds and use their facilities. I think is maybe what I'll do so that I can charge my phone. I can go inside if the weather's really bad. These X's are for winter travel. This one has fallen down, and specifically snowmobile travel. But I think you could cross-country ski along this route too, which is a very popular activity here. I don't know how, because it seems like there'd be avalanches just everywhere. Nice views today. Very nice. So I'm about to intersect with the valley where the Kungsleden goes north to south. It's going to be really strange being on a trail where there's like a whole bunch of other people. So I'm kind of just enjoying my last bit of solitude here. I guess it will be nice though to maybe meet some people and feel less kind of out there. Wow, this is pretty cool. One funny thing about this trail is it's not very quiet. There's like a never-ending roar of water cascading down rivers and waterfalls. And sometimes I'll hear like a roar all of a sudden and I'll look up trying to alarmed that there's a rock fall, but actually it's just like another river or a stream cascading down a mountain. Another Swedish bridge, very nice looking. And the water here, glacier fed, is the most extraordinary color and very clear. In this wide open valley now. It's really nice after that narrow valley all day yesterday. The fall colors are really pretty. There's some really big mountains over there. Yeah, really excited for the next segment of this trip. My God, I did it! I'm on the Kungsleden. I did it! Oh my God. So from here, I'm heading that direction 20k, resupply, sleep, turn around, walk the same 20k back. And then I will continue about another 100 kilometers from this point north, and that will be new for me, and keep walking until I hit a train station. Now the Kungsleden is a very well-known trail in terms of Swedish trails, at least. A lot of international hikers on here, and it's actually much longer than the portion that I'm doing. I am doing the most popular section, I believe. and it has been on my bucket list for a while, so I'm really excited to finally take it off. So here we go, to the mountain station. This is basically a hiker super highway compared to what I was on before. The infrastructure here is definitely so much better than it was the last few days, where almost all of the boards had fallen apart and come right off the trail. So far today, I've probably seen as many people in like 2 hours on Kungsleden as I did like the entire previous week. So definitely busy. Lots of solo hikers, including lots of solo women. This is like a very accessible, safe trip for people to do by themselves. Something I noticed in Scotland as well is I got like this itchy rash on my hand. And I thought it was a plant or something, or bugs, but I think it's actually windburn, aggravated by maybe the sun. And it's quite uncomfortable, so I should wear gloves. Some awesome views. It was honestly downright hot going up there. And when I got to the top, there were a couple little lakes. And it would have been kind of nice to go swimming. And in fact, when I came over the ridge, there was a naked man taking a dip. But then the clouds came back out, so I'm glad that I didn't, because it would be pretty cold right now. But yeah, views are pretty stellar. Heading through this pretty epic looking valley next. I'm really glad I came out here, even if it means I have to double back. So I'm just realizing that I'm going to have Wi-Fi up here. And I have not been on the internet for a week. Can't say I've really missed it, but I'm also like excited to see what has happened in the world. And maybe I have some email and I can post some pictures and reassure my friends that I'm alive, and my mom, most importantly. There's a ton of like calcium or something in this water. It's making the rocks all white. It's really cool. I think I have 5K or so till I get there. I'm pretty tired. Even though this is a great walk, it's like really demoralizing thinking about having to backtrack all day tomorrow, because this has not been a short stretch. It has been quite long and quite tiring, and the terrain is surprisingly not nearly as easy as I thought it would be. I'll show you what the path looks like. A lot of the places it's really rocky. Having to pick my way through to avoid twisting my ankle. I'm starting to feel a bit of pressure to get there before like 5, in case the store closes. And if it's closed any day, it's probably today because it's Sunday. But like just in case it actually closes on like Monday and Tuesdays or something. I did not research that, and I should have. I can see Mountain Station. I'm just like so tired and hungry. It just feels like it's just taking forever to get there. And it feels so late, even though it's only like 4:20. Oh, I'm just so ready to get there. Hallelujah, hallelujah.